the background was the growing struggle between two great powers to shape the post-war world. Soviet Russia was expansively stabbing westward, knifing into nations left empty by war. On orders from the Kremlin, Russia had launched one of history's most drastic political, moral, and economic wars, a Cold War. The United States was obliged to help Europe safeguard its traditional freedoms and the independence of its nations. Gone was the spirit of wartime unity that reached its peak on that historic afternoon in April '45 at the Elbe River in Germany. Here, two worlds actually met, but this coalition was to be torn asunder. Already an iron curtain had dropped around Poland, Hungary, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria.
Ah, but this is Europe, you say? But let's see what can happen elsewhere in, say, the small town of Mossony, Wisconsin. Peaceful, isn't it? But the red truncheon falls and the chief of police is hustled off to jail. Next, public utilities are seized by fifth colonists. Watch carefully what happens to an editor who operates under a free press. He goes to jail, too, and his newspaper is confiscated. Exit freedom of thought. Yes, this is life under the Soviet form of government. The little town of Mossony made this experiment for 24 hours, a public service to all America. It can't happen here? Well, this is what it looks like if it should.
We're going to be talking about nuclear energy and the kinds of things that could happen with an atomic emergency. And we do this not to worry you, but or frighten you, but really, we've got to admit we live in an atomic age. There is an atomic bomb. So we have to be aware of this and know what to do in case an emergency happens.
If there will be a need to spend 2 weeks in a fallout shelter, we have packed our survival kit. For the food supply, pack a variety of fruits, soups, evaporated milk, vegetables, napkins.
The purpose of our demonstration today is to show you the actual preparation of one of the meals which was prepared in a modern-day cave.
One new meal consisted of the following food: canned chicken, peas, Irish potatoes, tomato juice,
My poster's on the defenses against fallout. And if you're caught outside during a nuclear explosion, decontamination may be necessary. You may have to burn or bury all your clothes and food, and afterwards you should wash thoroughly.
John, let me interrupt you here just a moment. I have some film here that I think will describe what might happen.
Good.
And we'll describe a little about the atom. So, Joey, why don't you catch the lights and we'll try it. Okay?
Good.
Diddle-dum-dum, diddle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of Burt, and Burt the Turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and cover, ducked and cover.
Now, you and I don't have shells to crawl into like Burt the Turtle, so we have to cover up in our own way. Paul and Patty know this. No matter where they go or what they do, they always try to remember what to do if the atom bomb explodes right then. It's a bomb. Duck and cover. Here's Tony going to his Cub Scout meeting. Tony knows the bomb can explode any time of the year, day or night. Duck and cover. Attaboy, Tony. That flash means act fast. Sundays, holidays, vacation time, we must be ready every day, all the time, to do the right thing if if the atomic bomb explodes. Duck and cover. That's the first thing to do. Duck and cover. First, you duck. Then, you cover. You duck and cover tight. Duck and cover under the table. It's a bomb. Duck and cover. 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 Duck and cover yourself. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Duck and cover.
He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you. 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 Duck and cover.
Remember what to do, friends. Now tell me right out loud. What are you supposed to do when you see the flash?